Our first port of call then will be Bournemouth 1, Bristol City 0. A pretty big game in the context of this season thus far. Bournemouth, obviously relegated Premier League parachute team, started really well under Jason Tindall. And Bristol City, also unproven manager in Dean Holden, also started really well. But some injuries creeping in for the Robins. It was Bournemouth 1, Bristol City 0. So the Cherries get the win and stay undefeated. But let's just talk about those Bristol City injuries, because I spoke to a number of worried Bristol City fans yesterday. Alfie Mawson and Stephen Sessegnon, the two guys on loan from Fulham, out and being operated on, I think both of them, and Andy Vyman as well. You would think definitely two of those three in Mawson and Vyman would have been heavy on appearances this season, with Sessegnon maybe less so. However, bad news for Bristol City there in terms of those injuries coming in. So we'll look at their team first. Viner, Callis, Moore in front of Bentley. Bakinson comes back in. Is he going to be the next expensive player off the grid at Bristol City? He's having a great season, isn't he? So Patterson, O'Dowd are obviously starting then in the absence now of Vyman, and probably will continue to do so. Rowe and Hunt. Jeju and Semenyo up front. No Wells, no Martin. So confident bit of rotation there from Dean Holden. Wells and Martin have been really good this season, haven't they? For Bournemouth, the normal system, I'm trying to remember. I don't think that's too much rotation from the game we did against Watford. Begovic in goal, Kelly, Cook, Mepham, Smith and Stacey. So I'm pretty sure Rico started ahead of Smith. I think I'm right in saying that. And Gosling didn't start in the last game. Neither did Stanislaus, who plays off King and Solanke. And just this sense, this season particularly, that I don't know whether it's COVID or a depressed market or what have you, that the parachute teams just have such powerful squads, don't they? Here is the goal. You can see lovely little first time ball through by Dom Solanke. There is Danjuma, driven wide. Bentley doesn't do a lot wrong. He's made himself nice and big, closed it down. But Danjuma's quality, isn't he? And dinks it up and over the Bristol City keeper and into the back of the net for the win for Bournemouth, who, like I say, stay undefeated. There are the numbers. You can see the goal coming late in the game, 81 minutes. And I've watched a highlights package of this for those people who like to start their comments. You missed out. Remember, guys, I'm covering 30 teams this season, so I can't put every detail of every game into these reviews, but I'll try and get the main stuff. So 12 shots to 8, 55 on the possession for Bournemouth there, 5 corners to 4, intimates some extra territory. But on the chances, tight. Look, 2 big chances to 1 big chance each missed. I think this was a bit of a ding-dong battle. Certainly, Jeju had a big chance and Semenyo had a big chance. Would Wells or Martin have put those big chances away? Sorry, I'm using the term big chance advisedly there. I don't mean that. I mean a decent chance. It didn't come up as a big chance in terms of sofa scores. Wording there. But Bournemouth managing to do the job again. And they're not losing, are they, Bournemouth? So in tight games, I mean, we talked about Reading just nailing tight games this season, already have 7 wins. But Bournemouth are solid under Tindall. They're not losing, they're undefeated. In tight games, they're doing well. There's a number of draws in there. But when we look at the league table, your classic way of getting 2 points per game is win 1, draw 1, win 1, draw. And that's exactly what Bournemouth have done. So that draw streak ended. And they go on to 16 points from 8, which I always say 2 points per game at any point in the season you should take. You really, really should. And Bournemouth move into second place. And if not for this mental start by Reading, who are miles ahead of everybody, aren't they? 6 points clear now. Bournemouth have closed the gap a little bit. But if you're Bournemouth, lots of signs of sustainability for the Cherries. The succession from Howe to Tyndall has looked good, has proved me wrong, to be honest. I worried about Bournemouth managing to cope with that. I've been totally wrong about that. So far, it's been nice and calm. Not too many players going out. Obviously, Ake and Ramsdale and Wilson went fairly early, but still. Look, Begovic for Ramsdale, fine for the Championship. Ake, well, they're playing Cook and Mepham and Kelly and Rico's gone and they're fine for the Championship. And up top, in terms of Wilson, well, they've still got Solanke, Surridge, King, Danjuma. So the players going out haven't meant that Bournemouth can't be competitive and put out not even a first 11, but a Championship 16 that should just be absolutely fine in this league if they're playing well. And they are. So well done to Bournemouth. Bit worrying for Bristol City. After, you can see there, the last 4 games, 2 points in 4, and they'd won the first 4 straight games under Dean Holden. So, 2 worrying facets here. 1 is the trend in results is downward. And 2, just those players now, Weimann very much so, because he'd pretty much been in the team all the time. Sessegnon less so, but Mawson, I was really excited to see a back 3 there with Mawson and Thomas Callas in as well. They're not going to be able to do that. So that is disappointing. And for the second season running, do you remember last season? Afobe as well. They went for a loan. Presumably they paid a loan fee and were paying a nice proportion of Afobe's wages. And he was injured early in the season. So a bit bad luck there for Bristol City and trending downwards. What I would say, though, is where the downward trend levels out, I don't know. Does it level out at 4th place, where they... 6th place, where they are currently, or lower than that and outside the playoffs? We will find out. Bournemouth 1, Bristol City 0. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to see more videos from this channel. Hit the subscribe button and to be notified every time we upload. Ring the bell for those notifications to come through on your device. If you really want to support the channel and me as a content creator, I will be eternally grateful if you head over to the merch store and grab something, or support over on Patreon, patreon.com/Benjamin Bloom. Thank you for your time. Go and watch another video.